Good morning, everybody. Go. It is Talk Tuesday, and we are here at the straight road, and it's so nice outside. Everybody's naked. It's very exciting. Okay. And of course the wind picks up, and I apologize about the sounds of my snowshoes, but here we are. I'm still, as you can see, there's a pretty decent path here, so this is not the section I need snowshoes for. But I'm also not carrying them in, putting them on, and doing whatever. Also, sometimes I have to go off-roading for these guys, but anyhow, okay, we're here. We have Saxon, Cody, Murphy, Phoebe, Nova, and Tucker. There's enough melt that there's a lot of new smells. So we're taking it kind of slow so that they can, Cody, thank you, so that they can take their time and sniff out all the stuff that has come to the surface. Right, and today's topic, I've been doing quite a bit of training lately. It seems that the COVID puppy is a thing, and unfortunately with all like the training schools, such as they are, being closed and postponing and whatever, that's been mostly what my calls have been. And I had a question the other day about like trying to understand exactly like what training is, what it involves. And I see training as basically like, it's sort of a combination between a gym and communication. And what I mean by that is like when you're first teaching a dog an idea, like sit, it takes, actually, usually sit is the first thing to come, and there's not a lot of reps involved. And then as you start to teach them more complicated things, more and more reps. And necessary things need even more reps. So what I mean by that is like recall, for example. I have probably done, even with the pack dogs, hundreds of reps. Oh, there's a good smell there. Hundreds of reps of recall. And that's to make sure that when I really need it, it's there. That there's no hesitation. There's okay, out of it. Phoebe, you're not rolling in it. Murphy, you're also not rolling in it. Whatever it is. And just like anything else, like it's lots of reps, but it's also lots of different scenarios. So when you have a behavior you want to change, for example, like leash walking, if they're not great on leash, well, first you have to set the expectations on what that should be, or what that should look like. Go. They won't pass me with my snowshoes. What were we talking about? So you start inside and you show them exactly what you expect. And using shaping, using marking, and using your communication tool of choice, which is your leash and whatever. It honestly doesn't matter what you train them on. It's whatever you're comfortable with, but also whatever works for the dog. Because some things work for some dogs and other things work for other dogs. And you guys know me. Not only am I a no judgment trainer, but I also get really ticked off when other people try to guilt other dog people about their tools of choice. So honestly, it doesn't matter what you use as long as you use it properly and it's fitted correctly and you know how to use it. Because as I always say, you can do just as much damage with each tool. Like with a flat collar, you can do damage, With a chain, a check chain, you can do damage. With a prong, you can do damage. And with a halty, you can do damage. With a harness, you can do damage. So, just to be clear on that point, it doesn't matter what tool you choose as long as you use it properly and it's effective for the dog. If they're not listening to one tool, no matter how hard you try a different tool. Murphy is trained on everything. Go. But that's because I'm a trainer. And for me, quality time with my dog is spent learning new things. So we literally just learn to walk on everything. Except a halty now that I think about it. But he's also muzzle trained in case there's ever a situation where we might need a muzzle. Come on, go. Keep going. He's like, excuse me, you appear to have food in that bag around your waist. I also enjoy food. Anyhow, so yes, you use your tools of communication, you use marking, you use food to shape the behavior that you want starting inside. And then you take it to your backyard or to your driveway. And then you step it up. You take it onto a quiet road and then you step up. You can't just go outside day one with whatever tool and expect your dog to walk at a nice heel. Like, they don't know what's going on. And then correcting them or getting frustrated with them isn't helpful for either of you, because you're just going to get more frustrated and the dog's going to get frustrated and confused and not want to go on a walk with you anymore, not want to be attached to you by a leash anymore. So it's a combination of like using the correct communication tool, using positive and negative marking, using food, and tons of reps. A good example of that is like when I do a board and train, which I think I've let you see a couple, or I've taken videos of a couple that I've done, Rosie being one of them. But like, it's a pretty intensive thing. Like, we do usually 3 training sessions in a day, plus 1 or 2 walks depending on the animal. And it's a constant workout where I set those expectations and then we just do reps. So I know that the dog knows what the concept is. And then we start to proof it, which means we take that concept and we move it outside. We bring it to a pet store. We bring it other places, parks and things like that. Okay, crazies, except we're going this way. But thanks for playing. This is where the snowshoes come in. So, believe it or not, there is a path here. Just have to get on it. Ooh, that's not encouraging. Yeah, there it is. Okay, go. Ooh, okay, I might sign off here, because unless I can find that. Is this it? Oh, Murphy, go! It like went from being the perfect snowshoe snow, which it's been like Friday over the weekend and yesterday, to a little treacherous. I think we'll be okay. Anyway, so I hope that made sense on like how you train and the techniques that Cody, no, get going, get out of here, go. The techniques and things that you train are going to be different depending on your end goals. So another thing to think about, especially if you have a new dog, is like, what do you want life with them to look like? And I mean, like, seriously sit down and think about what you want that to look like. Do you want to be able to take your dog anywhere? As So she knew I turned the camera on her, but she was playing with Nova. Do you want a sport dog? Do you want a hunting dog? Do you want a family dog that has great listening skills? Do you want a couch potato? Like, depending on all these, and you should even really ask those questions before you get a puppy so that you know what breed to pick if you're going the breeder route. Sorry, I was trying to block the wind, but it's not stopping, so we're going to keep going. Go, go! Because different breeds are like genetically hardwired to have certain traits. And that's a whole other topic of conversation, honestly. And we don't have time to get into that. Go, go. Merby. Go. He's like, no, I want to stay behind you because when I get in front of you, I sink through the snow. Okay, I think we'll stop it there for today. As always, if you have any questions, you guys know what to do. Otherwise, hope you guys are having as much fun as your dogs are, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.